Okay, welcome to the choreo walkthrough for the Be Our Guest from Beauty and the Beast Junior combination. This combination was made to be accessible for young people sort of primary school age with minimal dance experience. Part of it was for a dance workshop, so it includes a lot of the basic steps that I really wanted my young people to know, and then we filled out the rest of the number after that. It does include some canons and group things, which I'll explain as we go through. All right, so starting from the beginning, we've got Lumiere sort of up front doing his own thing. He's talking to the audience, he's singing the very beginning. We've got everyone else in a line at the back with their arms sort of behind like this. And then obviously, depending on how many people you've got and what your formation is, this next bit will look a little bit different depending on your group. But after Lumiere goes, the dining room proudly presents your dinner, ding, on that little ding in the music, we're all going to do arms. So what we've just done recently is the people on the outside who've done their arms like that or like that, depending on which side they're on. We had an odd number, so there was someone in the middle who did their arms up like that. Changeable for whatever group. And so that's on the your dinner, ding, arms, and we're looking at whichever hand is higher. And then we're holding that as we go into the next bit, which is our first canon. So for this bit, the step is just wherever your arms are, and then put your foot behind. So right foot goes behind the left one with the toe sort of on the ground just behind the heel. We've done that in a canon on going from stage right to stage left, first person, second person, third person, fourth person, and then going in the opposite direction. It'll be a turn around. So just coming around and bringing your hands to here. And so we did that in the opposite direction of that first canon. So it went 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1 on the turns. Then from here, this is an opportunity to move into a new formation. So you can use like a crisscrossy pattern to get there, or a follow the leader or something like that. We've just done it slow walks with hands like this. And then sort of keep moving as you get to your spot. Depending on your space in your group, you might be able to time it so that people don't have to sort of stay in their spot for too long before we start the next bit. And then when we come in on those ahs, we've got a sway, 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 sway. And then this next bit, still in the ahs. Originally, I had this as around a partner, but you can also do it as around yourself. So left hand goes behind, right hand in front, around, and then you swap the hands, go back around the other way. Either, again, around a partner or around yourself. Okay, next we've got unfold your menu, take a glance, and then you. So this is another one where different people are going to go in different directions or do it slightly differently. So what I had originally was sort of every other on the unfold. Unfold, everyone's doing unfold. You're either going backwards or you're going forwards on the unfold. Again, arrange that how you want. And then whoever's gone backwards goes one way on menu. Whoever's gone forwards goes the other way. So that's unfold your menu, take a glance, and then we have a be our guest, be our guest, be our guest. So this is another canon, sort of. So what I've done is people on the outside go first, then people on the inside. Again, arrange it how you want. So be our guest, second group be our guest, and then everybody be our guest. Hands come back to your sides or behind. Then we've got beef ragout, cheese souffle. So this is the falling off the log move. There's an option here to do the slow version or the fast version. The basic step here is that you're angling your body to the left a little bit. You're going backwards onto your right foot with left foot forward, backward on your left with your right foot forward, and then angle your body the other way, forward onto your right with left back, forward on your left with right back. So what we've done is beef ragout, cheese souffle, pie and pudding on flambe. You can also do it slowly, beef ragout, cheese souffle, pie and pudding on flambe. And then we'll prepare and serve with care. So that's just a scoop out with your left hand, bring it all the way over, and then bring your right hand out to meet it, and then scoop back a little bit. Culinary cabaret. you're alone and you're scared, this is another opportunity to move to new spots. We've just done right hand behind, left hand out. We've come to a straight line for this one. And then we've got no one's gloomy or complaining. So again, we'll keep our hands behind our back or on the hips. And this is just a little knee and pointed toe up. No one's gloomy or complaining while the flatware is entertaining. If you've got space, you can travel with it. You don't have to. Yeah. So then we've got we tell jokes, I do tricks. So what I have is everyone except for Lumiere doing a pose on we tell jokes. Again, find levels on this pose. Down, up, out. We tell jokes. Lumiere moves forward on I do tricks. With my fellow candlesticks, we're all still holding the pose. And then it's all in perfect taste. We're just going to do a little cutesy little run, bring our hands here, come right up around Lumiere to a nice little clump. And it's all in perfect taste that you can bet. Lift your glass. You're just going to hold your hand as if you've got a glass, lift it up. You can do outside hand based on what side you're on. And then take a nice little wander around the space. This is another opportunity to go to a new formation. And then as you're wandering, when we get to the if you're stressed, it's fine dining, we suggest, you can just do some nice little shoulders. And then we're in a new formation to go into the Mrs. Potts first. So be our guest, and then just cross right over left, do a nice little turn. And then there's a little da-da-da-da in the music just before Mrs. Potts starts singing. You can take that, just adjust yourself into your spot. All right, now we've got the Mrs. Potts first. So we're going to start with some jazz squares. So we're starting on the right and then the left. So it's right forward, left cross, right back, left tap, left forward, right cross, left back, right tap. And then we've got some grapevines with a little head tilt on the end. So it's right, cross left, right, tap on the left and tilt your head to the right, left, cross behind, left, tap. And then 3-step turn with little hands here and a little bit of a down and an up. So 3-step turn up, 3-step turn up. Then we've got some ponies. I'm trying to remember what the words are here. Something about the cups do their soft shoeing. So we've got pony, 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 pony. So those ponies, that's you're stepping down onto your right foot and doing a little ball change, left, right, then down onto your left, left, down onto your right, down onto your left, left, and take the same arm down as the foot that your weight is on. Other arm up. So that's 4 of those. And then we go into some scissors. And we'll do those with the hands as well. So for the scissors, we've got jump onto your right and cross with your left, jump onto your right and put your left out with the heel down, toe up, onto your left, cross with your right, onto your left, right out, onto your right, cross with your left. Yep, so there's 4 of those and we'll do those with the hands. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'll get warm, piping hot, having 6. Clean it up. We want the company impressed. So that's just a nice little pivot turn. So we're keeping our left foot where it is. We step forward on the right, twist, forward on the right again, twist again. Left just stays right where it is. Arms go down when we're forward, up when we're backward, and then around. Then we're going to go into a nice little, oh boy, I've forgotten the word. A Charleston, that's the word. So step on the right, touch forward on the left, step on the left, touch forward on the right, step on the right, touch forward on the left, step on the left, touch backward on the right. Clean it up. We want the company impressed. And then on, we've got a lot to do. These are some step touches. You can travel with them and go to a new formation if you need to. And then we've got another be our guest, be our guest, be our guest. So that's a step, and arms to the circle and to the hips. All right, now we've got the slow section. All right, we're gonna start with some kickball changes and 3-step turns. So we're starting with kicking on the right. It's gonna go slightly on a diagonal toward the left. Kick, ball, change, kick, ball, change, 3-step, turn, tap. Same thing going back the other way. Kick, ball, change, kick, ball, change, 3-step, turn, obsessed. So that's when you say, and we're obsessed. So bring your hands to your chest, sort of across, and then up here on the very end of that last 3-step turn. So then our hands are here. We're gonna do 4 ball change steps or pas de bourrées. And as we do that, our arms are gonna slowly come down and go to behind our back again. So we've got our right foot free. So it's gonna go back on the right, ball, left, and then right together. Back on the left, right, together. Back on the right, left, together. Left, right, together. Now we've got the box step. So this will be depending on who's in what row. So one row will go one way, the other row will go the opposite way. So first it's side to side, so back row can go left, front row can go right. Then back row goes forward, front row goes backward. New front row goes right, new back row goes left, and then backwards or forwards. And that last backwards and forwards, we can come all together into one line instead of going back into those 2 lines. So one set will go left, forward, right, a little bit back. The other set will go right, backwards, left, a little bit forwards. Our hands are still here while we're doing all of that. And then we're coming into the kick line. So is that course by course? I think it's course by course. So on that course by course, when we've got those long notes, we're going to go right hand comes to the person behind you, then left hand, course by, and then on course, you're going to step on your right, left knee, tap on the left, left kick, step on the left, right knee, right tap, right kick, step on the right, left knee, left tap, left kick. And that's enough, I'm done. So enough, I'm done. And then bring your hands back to here. Sing you off to sleep as you digest. We're just staying here. You can do a little bit of a head if you want to. And then we've got another canon. So this is tonight you'll prop your feet up, but for now, let's eat up. We've just done this as 4 people, but you can do, depending on the size of your group, you can do sort of 2 at a time or starting from both ends and ending in the middle or whatever. But this is another pivot turn. So same exact steps as last time, just without the arms. Left foot stays where it is, right forward, turn over your left shoulder, right forward again, turn over your left shoulder together. So we are starting words were prop, feet, now, eat. And it's just the one pivot turn for everyone. Once you finish, you just stay and wait for everyone else to finish. And that takes us through the end of the first Be Our Guest. After that, then the second Be Our Guest. Everyone can come forward a little bit, sort of spread out along the edge of the stage. This is your opportunity to really sort of look at your audience. And then as we come right into the finale, be our guest, please be our guest. So depending on who's on which side of the stage, depends on which arm you do. We did stage right, people use the left arm in front. Stage left, people use the right arm in front. And it's just a slow arm across with some slow big steps backwards. So be our guest, please be our, and then guest, the final one. We're moving into a nice, beautiful pose. Obviously, this will depend on your group. Slow arms to come up, and then boom, arms on the button.